after the recent releases in the world of professional wrestling. Coming to you live from the Spade Town. The Spade Town. I'm your host, Spades. What are we up to chat tonight? This is the Wrestle With Spade Podcast, formerly known as the Wrestling is Theater Podcast. We got a new intro here, man. Cool shit, honestly. Formerly known as the Wrestling is Theater Podcast. With 3 seasons, go check them out. They're on Spotify, they're on Apple Podcasts, whatever fucking platform, iHeartRadio. Go check them out. We were talking about, there was a lot of leeway into that. There are a lot of episodes. Go check them out. Wrestling is Theater's Podcast. We're not doing this shit, I'll just tell you. We're not doing this shit like, we're just doing this shit for the sake of doing it. We're just doing this shit. We are definitely not like it's not something that I just started right now. Here. I've been doing this for a long time, 3+ years, so it's good enough to tell you that, right? Yeah. Podcasting is pro wrestling podcasting that's been going on for 3 years. You can go back to some Twitch that's probably gone. You'll never see that in the light of day. So podcasting has been happening for many years, honestly, about professional wrestling. Not what I'm here to talk about, though. But get on the brink of the releases by WWE or TKO, whatever floats your boat, man. I'm here to bring you the Wrestle With Spade podcast. Let's discuss topic 1, AEW at a golf course. I love wackiness in the world of professional wrestling. I love craziness. I love fucking fun in the world of professional wrestling. Many times we just gotta sit through fucking corporate fucking WWE stars coming in all the time. The corporate synergy that Nick Khan talks about, the synergy, it's fucking corporate as fuck. A lot of times we gotta go sit through that all fucking corporate bullshit. And the fucking LED screens and fucking this and the fucking that. It's like, it gets too much, honestly, for the world of professional wrestling. It gets a bit too much. But I understand where they're coming from. I get it. I'm not fucking stupid. I get it. But, man, seeing something like this after a shit show of Monday Night Raw that I have definitely talked about on the Unscripted Kayfabe, where we only talk about the wrestling product. And I buried it as much as I could, because it deserves to be buried. Oh, I told you we don't touch SmackDown at all. So, any things regarding that, I don't give a shit. So again, we don't have that kind of fun in the world of professional wrestling and that fucking vibe and feel. We don't get that. We don't get that in the world of pro wrestling. We don't see that in these big wrestling promotions, So seeing AEW go and do a fucking golf course wrestling show, I mean, I'm fucking into that shit. Come on, like seeing Darby Allin and fucking Pac just going nuts, and the crowd was lit at the end of the show. Like this is fun. This is uniqueness. This is something fucking great. This is something fucking great. This is fun. This is so entertaining. It is. The show overall, AEW Fairway to Hell, was a bit hit or miss. It's your opinion as much you want to disagree here or not. But the show was a bit hit or miss for me. It's like, it's an okay show overall. Like, this was a fun concept they did for Fairway to Hell. I liked it. Fucking SoFi Center. It looked fucking great. It looked fucking fun. It looked fucking like seeing Darby and Pac fight in a fucking sandpit. Like, we see some fucking corporate ass garbage on WWE television. We see fucking LED screens and fucking screens here, screens there. Like, it's good to go to a fucking place where it's like, you know, we're getting away from it being a pro wrestling arena. It doesn't look like a fucking arena or something. Maybe it looks like a golf course. Like, something like that. You know, wrestling in a fucking golf course is fucking lit. It's fucking cool. Like, I love shit like that. Wrestling in a fucking e-gaming arena, I like shit like that. Give me stuff like fucking unique and different and fucking interesting, and give me something that's fun to hang on to, you know, and let's say, hey, this shit is fun. Instead of fucking talent coming in and the fucking Eminem garbage music. Eminem, this is not Eminem's one of the worst Eminem songs I've ever heard, honestly. It's like, fuck out of here, man. This is a Godzilla. What is it called? Right? No, this shit fucking sucks. I can't stand it. I have no personal hate for this, but actually I do. If I will be lying to you if I didn't. I have all the fucking hate for for when they do shit like this. There is no way that I'm gonna sit there and say, hey, you know, I got no fucking hate for this. Overall, I do. I have a lot of hate for them for doing this. It's like, it's garbage. It's utter fucking garbage. It's not cool. Nothing about this is fucking cool. It doesn't blow me away. It's fucking garbage at the end of the day. It's not cool. There's nothing about this that it was 100% of it. It's fucking cool. It's not cool. So it's not anything about this shit is fucking cool. It's not fucking cool at all. It is great, but again, man, it's different to do shit like this in pro wrestling, to do shit like this, like go fucking wrestle at a golf course, go to a fucking e-gaming arena, wrestle there, like give me something fun. Wrestle in a fucking, I don't know, dump, wrestle in a fucking like alley. I love uniqueness. I want different. It's like we got the same fucking shit slop hearing that fucking Eminem Godzilla fucking bullshit song. And one of Eminem's worst fucking songs. I don't want to fucking hear this garbage on this show. It is utter shit at the end of the day. So hats off for All Elite Wrestling AEW to go out there and put out fucking great, incredible energy with the crowd being fucking lit at the end of the night with Darby and Pac. Darby and Pac fucking killed it on that show. Darby and Pac absolutely fucking killed it. There's nothing more I'm gonna say about that. Darby and Pac just legit fucking killed it. They know what the fuck they were doing. Like, it's fucking obvious to everybody. Like, they fucking killed it, bro. They fucking killed it. They showed you that they're the best at what they do. Pac and Darby Allin. So, not surprising at all. Great fucking match. Darby Allin taking a nasty as fucking bump through the tables. I'm like, wait a second, is Pac gonna take the bump or Darby's gonna take the bump? You know, we got Jack Perry and Mark Davis on this show. I thought that match was pretty fine for what it was, really. It was like, that match was not fucking great, but, you know, it was just pretty fine. It was okay. And then you got the Divine Dominion, Lena Cross and Megan Bayne. These two women are fucking, I think, doing good work. I don't know what's the most interesting about a fucking squash match. I mean, I guess, I don't know. They're billed as dominant or whatever. We're gonna see what this shit fucking goes, but. And then we got Speedball Mike Bailey versus another nobody that I don't even fucking know about. So I like that, but again, it was kind of weird. Like they had fucking like legit jobbers wrestling on this show, and I'm like, okay, it's not great, but this show was okay. Like, I didn't hate this show. I mean, Darby and Pac was a fucking great ass match, dude. Like, them fighting in a fucking sand pit and them really going at each other. Like, and then Darby hitting the goddamn code red into the sand pit. Like, seeing this shit, seeing pro wrestling in a fucking golf arena is incredible. I love it. I love this. And Darby, let's get to Darby here. So, I made my point state for what I have already talked about Darby. I've already went on and said that Darby's ice cold, or he's not ice cold now, but a month ago, let's go back to that, Darby Allin was fucking ice cold. He's ice cold as shit, and it's like, you put a world championship on a guy who's fucking ice cold in Darby Allin, who was legit in a dreadful fucking feud with the War Dogs that nobody gave two shits about. He got fucking no reactions. You tell me that anybody cared about this feud and he was getting great reactions. The problem that I'm making here is that he didn't get any fucking great reactions. He wasn't getting really any goddamn reactions for me to even fucking think that he should have been this like fucking deal on the show. He got no reactions. Nada. No. None. He got no fucking reactions, honestly. Like, the crowd was fucking dead. Nobody liked this. And then you put Darby Allin, when you build him into a feud with Jon Moxley, you have Moxley go out there, and Moxley puts Darby over big time. Kind of weird in the way he put him over, but still. Moxley puts Darby over, and if you whatever you want to state that. Moxley beats Darby at All Out, puts him over at WrestleDream. Then we have Darby fucking feud with the Death Riders, and that, again, it's like, I thought that shit ended, but no. Pac and Darby again had a fucking incredible match at Full Gear. I love that fucking match. That show was fucking great. And that match was fucking incredible. Darby and Pac killed it on that show, as I said. Then Darby again was feuding with fucking Death Riders. From Death Riders turned into their mercenary Gabe Kidd. Gabe Kidd turned into fucking Clark Connors. Clark Connors turned into David Finlay, debuting in AEW. So the point I'm trying here to make is that Darby Allin was doing utter shit on the show. He was the fucking conglomeration. Legit, bro, this is like the most coldest. Nobody gives a fuck about this feud, this program, nobody. And then, coming out of that, you build 5 weeks to put a championship on a guy who's been in this program that has lasted for 4 fucking months. Before that, he was hot. He was firing all cylinders hot, I would say. Maybe he was firing all cylinders hot a couple years ago, That's my statement for that. But I don't think I'm gonna go out off and tell you that he wasn't hot at then too. He was hot. He was pretty damn like he was firing on cylinders hot then, coming out of the Elite feud and all that shit going on with Elite and Okada and whatever, like Jack Perry and stuff. You know, Darby coming out of that, coming out of the Sting retirement, the way they were building Darby up, and I feel like they should have pulled the trigger on him and had him beat Danielson. But no, Moxley was like, hey, Brian, I got a fucking idea. I need you to give me the ball. Give me the AEW World Championship, bitch. Give me the AEW World Championship. I'm gonna fucking run this storyline as much as I want to, because it's my fucking idea. It's my idea. It's from a fucking movie called Romper Stomper. You've seen one from Russell Crowe. Go check it out. So that's what Moxley said to Brian, and overall, Darby got fucked then. And we got a lifeless, soulless Jon Moxley fucking championship run. Let's not talk about Moxley versus Copeland ever again. Never. Let's not talk about any of their matches either. Dreadful matches. They had a fucking spot for where Jon Moxley, bro, like this shit. Jon Moxley was doing shit like legit fucking plunder and garbage, putting his skin on the, like, bro, your fucking feud with Adam Copeland sucked. You gave me the same fucking shit every single fucking week. It was ridiculous. It was just utter garbage. Moxley and Adam Copeland doesn't, or Edge, whatever, doesn't fucking cope. Moxley was pretty great at what he did in AEW in general. But again, that fucking feud did nothing, man. The Moxley feud, it was just awful. That Moxley feud with Adam Copeland, the same shit every week, same fucking way of Moxley beating up Adam Copeland, nothing new, nothing fresh, nothing anything about it that I could fucking really sink my teeth into it. They had no fucking history, they had nothing with each other, and it didn't fucking work. Moxley has had the worst match out of the Shield members that Edge has worked with. His worst work has come with Jon Moxley. Dreadful stuff. So Moxley reign, we don't talk about it all. So as my point again, Darby Allin was hot then, fired all cylinders. Moxley said, hey, give me the ball, Brian. I'm going to go fucking all romper, stomper, Russell Crowe bullshit. I'm going to fucking go and do that character on Dynamite weekly, I guess. Great, Mox. Great. Fuck out of here. Moxley, then... Not Moxley here. So Darby coming out, the Moxley thing, what I've described to you for War Dogs that nobody gave a shit about. The fucking Clark Connors, first of all, the Death Rider stuff that maybe somebody cared about it. When the end of the Death Riders, there was a feud with the fucking Gabe Kidd that nobody gave a shit about, bro. Gabe Kidd is not some solidified fucking top guy on AEW. Nobody gives a shit about you feuding with Gabe fucking Kidd. And doing the same fucking angle, either he runs you over, like, it was ludicrous. Like, you have him either getting fucking run over by a fucking car, he gets run the goddamn over with a car, and then other than that, he gets fucking pulled aside with a fucking casket, a coffin, dragged on the fucking road. It's like, same fucking segment, same shit every fucking week, now and then, repetitive garbage, honestly. That nobody in the crowd cared about it. Nobody on AEW, let's be real. Like, nobody was talking about this. Was the low life of AEW for the past 4 months, from like this January to fucking April or whatever. This shit fucking sucked. Nobody cared about any of this. People talking about MJF and Adam Copeland, MJF and Adam Page, or Kenny Omega and Swerve. People were intrigued with that. Who gave a fuck about Darby Allin and fucking War Dogs with Clark Connors and Gabe Kidd? Nobody watches New Japan. You gotta come here. You gotta fucking make these talent worth my time for me to fucking care about them. Like, who are they? Like, why am I supposed to care about fucking Clark Connors all of a sudden? Because he's Gabe Kidd's partner from New Japan. That's it. And we're supposed to just remember that he's like, bro, there is some problem with Tony Khan in terms of realizing that it's basically like you need to follow up, or you need to tell us who these guys are. Not everybody watches New Japan like you do, Tony. Not everybody's tuning into fucking New Japan nowadays like you do. So we don't fucking know who these guys are. I mean, I do know, but I'm just telling you a fucking example. I don't fucking know. In terms of like, there are a lot of people who don't watch New Japan. Majority of the people who tune into Dynamite, they don't fucking watch New Japan at all. None of it. So why would you not fucking explain who the fuck these guys are instead of fucking expecting the fans to know who the fuck they are? Like, can you not let people know these new characters you bring to your fucking weekly television on Dynamite? So, coming out of that, a fucking nothing feud that nobody cared about. Nobody thought that feud was any worth it. Nobody thought that feud was any worth anybody's time either. And nobody talked about it. So coming out of that, 5 weeks of build to have him beat MJF, I was fucking pissed about that. And they tried to make you fucking feel sympathy for Darby when he cut that promo. If I'm not ready now, I will never be ready. It's like they were trying to, bro, it felt fucking forced. And it felt forced. Like this something, it didn't feel organic. It felt raw. It just came out of nowhere. It's like, they just basically came in and fucked up MJF's championship reign. So, then I had a lot of fucking, maybe my stance has changed a little bit here now, chat. Then I had a lot of fucking criticism on this, or like maybe why I think this is fucking stupid. It is stupid. And I have a fucking sicko on telling me cage match, stop it. It's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Don't you fucking start spewing Dave Meltzer and fucking cagematch.net. I don't give a fuck about them. I don't give a fuck how much Tony Khan reads his cage match wrestling ratings all the time, or how much fucking cage match is giving him. Nobody gives a shit. Ice cold Darby Allin, at least, well, I'm talking about them. It was fucking forced. They were trying to make you feel for Darby, trying to make you say, hey, cry for Darby. No, I was not going to cry for Darby for no reason. I know what they did. I watched this shit, I'm like, bro, they're trying to fucking make you feel like you got to feel it for Darby. You got to feel it for Darby Allin. You got to fucking feel for the guy. No, I don't. As a character on television, maybe as a human being, sure. But as a character on television, no, I don't. This is the same Darby Allin's been fucking getting chucked over by Clark Connors and Gabe Kidd into a fucking car and basically thrown into a fucking rubble all the time. It's like, do you want me to fucking care about a guy who's just being fucking treated as a stunt man on the show? Who's been in absolutely the bottom barrel of mediocrity on Dynamite for the past 4 fucking months? You want me to emotionally connect with that guy, that fucking character again? Are you fucking kidding me? No, I'm not going to connect with that character at all. You tried to. You fucking failed. Sorry to give you that. But you've tried to. I mean, I could see it fucking through and through. Like, you were trying to really make me feel like, hey, maybe I'd cry for Darby because he's saying, hey, Max, I'll never, if I'm not ready now, I'll never be ready. And he's fucking crying and he's trying to sell his emotion. I'm like, bitch, I know what the fuck you're doing. I know what you're trying to get out of your fucking fans. So, please, no. I didn't do that. So since then, I already mentioned like how it felt like it was fucking rushed. Because it was, and it is still fucking rushed. I mean, I will not change my statement that it was fucking just shoved down your throat. Like something that it was forced. It's very forced. Like let things happen organically for once a change. You know, I would have had something organically happen with Darby Allin winning the AEW World Championship at Wrestle Dream in 2024 instead of having a Jon Moxley match that led to a fucking boring, straight up dog shit run for him. So, I would rather have Darby Allin beating Danielson and Danielson retiring. I would have not be upset about that at all. I would have loved if Darby Allin won the AEW World Championship at Wrestle Dream. But no, you had him fucking feuding with Brody King. After all the builds you put him through, you have him fucking feud with Brody King. Like Brody King then wasn't some fucking top tier talent. Okay? So no, this is not at all what I wanted to see. Darby Allin should have been the AEW World Champion at Wrestle Dream, and they fucked it up then. So now it's been a month or so with Darby as World Champion, you know. And I've given my thoughts about it over again and again. I mean, I can give my thoughts as much I can give my thoughts about it. Darby Allin as AEW World Champion, you know, it's not that I hate it, but it's like, in what words would I put it together? I hated it when we were going into it. I hated it, I hated this shit when we are going into it. When Darby won the championship, I just gave him all my fucking reasons why it didn't make sense and why it was stupid and it was fucking shit, honestly. But coming in now a month in with this World Championship run, Darby Allin, I'll just put it right here. Darby Allin's not ice cold anymore. So, I guess that's fucking, I can change my statement about that. He's not ice cold anymore, okay? He was coming out before fucking what's that show? Spring Break through. He was fucking ice cold. He's not ice cold anymore. Darby right now, I think, is, have I enjoyed his AEW World Championship reign? I think an AEW World Championship is my fucking opinion. I don't give a fuck what you think about it. If you hate it, I suggest you can go fuck yourself. Darby Allin, as AEW World Champion, is defending his championship on a fucking television show weekly. In open challenges against people, honestly, who don't fucking deserve it. Kevin Knight doesn't deserve it. I believe, is fucking overpushed. Like, let us fucking connect with fucking Kevin Knight first. He is so fucking generic. Calls himself like he's talking in third person or something. Let us connect with Kevin Knight. Coming out of that, Darby Allin has been, you know, wrestling with Kevin Knight, Brody King, which was a fucking incredible match. The match with Tommaso Ciampa, a fucking classic that Darby Allin gave you. So, coming out of all these matches, I have to say that, yes, I've enjoyed that. But it doesn't change the fact a world championship should never be treated like this. And people, you know, people got to make the fucking excuse. Like, there are negatives and positives to this, honestly. I mean, these are not people these are not the fucking sickos on Reddit who fucking, you know, jerk off to exhibition matches as well as Tony Khan does, because he's a bit fucking part of them, honestly. But these are not the sickos who fucking jerk off to great pro wrestling or, you know, what the weird shit they're doing on fucking Reddit. These are not sickos. These are people who I'm looking at this shit. I'm like fucking figuring. I'm like, people are this fucking stupid, man. So I hear a fucking dude say like this shit, like, Darby Allin is, you know, let's not even talk about the best fucking match that CageMatch.net. Fucking go suck your dick, you fucking piece of shit, CageMatch.net. I don't give a fuck. I said, suggest go suck Dave Meltzer and Tony Khan's dick and tell them, hey, cagematch.net is fucking lit. Cagematch.net is the reason that we like pro wrestling. Fuck out of here. So cagematch.net is not the problem at all. It's the problem with me is not just cagematch.net, it's everything that comes with it. It's not really cagematch.net, I will just say, right? It's not cagematch.net. Cagematch.net is not my problem. I mean, it's not a problem, but I don't want to hear that. I'm not going to mention that again because I don't want to. We're fucking bearing that shit up aside. I'm in an argument. I'm hearing fucking statements like Darby Allin is iced. He's like, he is. The fact that this works is that Darby Allin is not some top tier, like, he can be beaten at any moment. You know, I would be shocked that Darby Allin lost to fucking Konosuke Takeshita. Shocker, I'm shocked, you know. Darby Allin lost to, no, he didn't. He didn't lost to Konosuke Takeshita, I'm kidding. But I'll be shocked if Takeshita lost to Darby Allin, huh? Yeah, I'll be shocked. Darby Allin losing to Konosuke Takeshita is not going to happen. Darby Allin is not going to drop the championship. You got to be a fucking dumb fuck. And I hear people say MJF is going to lose this year. When the fuck did this became a thing about Darby Allin's hair and MJF's hair and like... First of all, a hair versus championship match is fucking stupid. I don't give a fuck about MJF getting shaven bald. I don't give a shit. I think MJF looks fucking great, and you're basically gonna make me like MJF. MJF is gonna make him look like a fucking fool. Honestly, what do you do? Like fucking go to Turkey, get a transplant for his hair, and then come back, spending all that fucking money for that shit. Then come back and fucking get his head shaved again by Darby Allin. What the fuck are we doing? This should not be at all happening. So, MJF, and it's not gonna happen. I don't believe it. MJF is not that fucking stupid. MJF is gonna be heading over to Wembley, and he's gonna be winning the championship. So, people have fucking statements out there. MJF is gonna, first of all, Darby's not getting his head shaved. MJF is going to win the championship, but Darby Allin can lose it to anybody. Darby Allin is the fact that makes it so great that Darby Allin is unbeatable. Not unbeatable. He's very beatable. Darby Allin is what makes it so great that Darby Allin is so beatable. Chat. Darby Allin is fucking beatable as hell. Darby Allin can be beaten by fucking Kevin Knight. No, he didn't. Darby Allin can be beaten by Brody King. No, he didn't. Even though fucking Brody King would be killing him, honestly. Darby Allin can be beaten by Tommaso Ciampa. No, he didn't. Darby Allin can be beaten by Pac. No, he didn't. Darby Allin can be beaten by fucking Konosuke Takeshita. I'll prove it again to you, sicko. No, he didn't. So... he didn't get beaten by any of these guys, and he's not going to be beaten at all. So, the championship reign is what it is. It's just pro wrestling matches without any fucking feud and storyline. Like, it's just Darby Allin being a fucking... he's just doing Darby Allin at the end of the day. In terms of how many great fucking characters, storylines, and whatever we got out of this shit, none. No, none. So... now, you know, it's a play where the championship doesn't make the man makes the title. Would this work on the other way? Which again, I'm trying to give this, you know, some kind of like instead of I will try to give it some kind of fucking leeway because I maybe have my mind's a little bit changed. I forget for like his brain is feeling a little good here, but I'll try to give it some fucking leeway. Darby Allin should be winning. He should be solidified in the fucking main event. If this doesn't make him be in the fucking main event, he's going back to doing the same nothing mediocre shit on Dynamite and Collision if he ends up on. You fucking failed. You wasted my time. You wasted MJF's time. You wasted everybody's time. It was not a feel-good moment. I will have no fun feeling the same way for Darby Allin again. Darby Allin should be solidified. This championship reign should put him up in the fucking main event top tier league of AEW. He should not be ever sniffing in the mid-card again. That's what I gotta say about this. So that's what I believe about Darby, honestly. Darby Allin should not be fucking doing any of that. Darby Allin should be feuding in the World Championship main event scene. So hopefully when he loses the championship at Double or Nothing, we still have Darby Allin in a top tier fucking program on the show. I would not mind a heel Adam Page versus a Darby Allin feud. Imagine that. Holy shit. Imagine heel Adam Page versus Darby Allin coming into Double or Nothing. Imagine that, honestly. Imagine Darby Allin losing. Adam Page turns heel, and MJF retains the championship. With the help of Adam Page, Darby Allin losing the championship. Like that, and then Darby Allin gets into a fucking heated feud with Adam Page. Like, heel Adam Page versus Darby Allin? Like, that feud could really, put him in that pedestal of giving him something fucking top tier on this show. Instead of giving him lower mid-card fucking mediocre garbage, honestly. If we can get that for Darby Allin, man, I would be fucking stoked. I would be stoked. I would be legit fucking stoked if we can get that for Darby Allin. If we can get that fucking presentation, we can get that fucking feel for Darby Allin. I'll be stoked, as I said again. Give me that fucking feel, give me that fucking feel for Darby Allin, and I would be fucking stoked for what we get. Like, something like that. Coming out of that, that's how I would have done it. That's how I would do it, honestly. Again, man, there's nothing to rant and rave about this shit, honestly. There's nothing, honestly, to fucking really say, hey, man, this shit fucking sucks. But there are positives, I can tell you. Now, I'm hoping this really leads to Darby Allin being in that main event scene properly or something. But I think I justified my fucking... all my grievances, or whatever the fuck I want to talk about, I guess. I've justified my thoughts on this very much. Why Darby Allin doesn't work as an AEW World Championship, or how that win when he first won was not fucking, it felt forced. So I've justified my points on that. I don't need to say anything like that again. But again, I said, I hope Darby Allin gets better from this. I need to see Darby Allin in a better position on Dynamite moving forward in the main event scene in AEW. From the fairway to hell, the AEW at a golf course, to Darby Allin's reign. To the New Day being gone. I'm gonna give me a little note at Darby Allin again once and to cover this completely topic at the top of the hour, 1 hour, top of the hour. I'll give you my take on this again to completely end this topic right here with you. Darby Allin coming out of, hopefully again, out of Double or Nothing does great shit. That's what I'm just going to say. But again, I say about Darby Allin is that I have loved his reign. It's not character based. It's because I've only loved it because of the great matches. So I actually have liked Darby Allin's reign. I think he has won me over somehow. I don't find him as ice cold anymore. You know. I don't know if it'll be the best decision for him to beat MJF. Again, I don't fucking care about a bald MJF, but it's like him beating MJF. I don't think that'll be the best fucking thing for you to do when you're heading over to Will Ospreay and Wembley. But hey, moving on. It's a new day. Yes, it is. You know, this news honestly kind of broke my heart. I felt like this shouldn't have probably never ever happened, honestly. I never expected it to happen under Vince, even. Like, these guys felt like they were treated right under Vince. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on behind the scenes with talent in WWE. Like, what is Triple H is at? Like, I can see people hating Triple H. Like, I don't know what's happening, legit. I don't know what the fuck's happening. WWE has single-handedly fucking killed their tag team division. There's absolutely zero tag team division on this show. They've killed tag team pro wrestling on their show completely. At least for the men's division. It's fucking dead. As much as I want to fucking say shit that they got fucking, wrestling going on with it. And because I'm like, I'll tell you why it's dead. Because they don't have fucking tag teams. They fucking fired a lot of tag teams. They let them go. And they have no fucking tag teams. And it's fucking dead. It's dead. The tag team division is fucking dead. It's 6 feet under. And the New Day, since they turned heel, the New Day has had a great fucking career in WWE overall. Kofi Kingston, you can go back to his fucking journey from winning the Intercontinental Championship, a feud with Randy Orton, they got him over. Randy kind of fucking shoved him aside, really politic, I guess. Because he fucking, didn't sell the RKO, didn't stay down after the, after I think that move, and he's still getting up. So Randy called him stupid. He was fucking pissed at him, so that fucking killed his push, honestly. But then stuff like that, and him being a great fucking mid-carder on the show. He's one of the greatest mid-carders in WWE history, period. I think Razor Ramon is the best, but I would put Kofi Kingston in top 5, definitely, as one of the greatest mid-carders in pro wrestling history. So coming out of that, I think Darby's getting up there too. Coming out of that, Kofi Kingston was, and then eventually the 11 years his storyline to WrestleMania, fucking great. Big U in the championship, fucking great. All that shit. Big gets injured, not too great. Then they do a fucking New Day kind of where they're kind of stale, and that's where Triple H, I think he's creative here, where he thought, let's turn the New Day, let's bring some different feeling out of the New Day. So we got fucking segments and stuff of the New Day on the show, where they are being, the New Day, and I guess, and then we're Xavier, where I think it was Karrion Kross. They used Karrion Kross as a crutch to get into the storyline. Karrion Kross manipulated Xavier Woods when he was with the Final Testament, I believe, right? So Karrion really manipulated the fucking market with that amount. Karrion Kross did that. He manipulated them and fucking killed it, I guess. That's what Karrion Kross did on the show. So like he tried to manipulate everything, manipulate Xavier Woods, and starts fucking losing his shit on Kofi Kingston. He actually gets manipulated, and we're looking, and they're building it like this shit fucking great. And that last dialogue they had was incredible. And then when they did that, I think one of the most incredible in the moment heel turns of all time. They didn't even need to actually fucking attack Biggie. What they said to Biggie, like, you broke your neck, so what? Like, legit. So what, Kofi? Like, they were heated up. And then they were on television for a bit. They were doing good. And then out of nowhere, they just get fucking taken off television. They're like, they put the championships on fucking JD McDonough and Finn Balor. And then we absolutely do fucking nothing with this. So the New Day gets shelved. They're not on television. They have no fucking television time. They fucking get shelved. Their fucking tag team. The how hot they felt at the moment. It fucking goes down, becomes ice cold stale. They fucking have, what's his name? Big G, Grayson Waller join in. Like, what the fuck are we doing, honestly? Out of all the people, I thought the Grayson Waller would be the one who would be fucking released from absolute mediocrity on the show. Like, first of all, fuck all of WWE created for killing tag team pro wrestling. I don't get to say much about that, and I won't say much about that. I'll say again here, man. I don't fucking leave any of these guys. Like, I don't give any of these companies, WWE, AEW, any fucking benefit of the doubt. You gotta, when there's criticism, when there's fucking shit that I'm gonna talk about, I know everybody will love, fucking hating on WWE. It's really great to hate on the Federation, the fucking billion-dollar juggernaut, the fucking billion-dollar, juggernaut of professional wrestling, and the juggernaut that they are in the world of pro wrestling, in the world in general. So, like, the word WWE, it's like, when you hate on something that's like fucking Microsoft or whatever, I get it. I understand that people really get fucking, they jack off to that shit, or they fucking get, like, fucking hard boners, just get fucking so riled up that, oh boy, this guy's gonna fucking bury WWE. I understand that, really, I do. I'm not gonna bury WWE, even though I want to, honestly, with the fucking 12 feet under SmackDown that we have nowadays. That we don't even review, and we don't talk about that show. Nothing about that show. I will not talk about anything coming out of that show with you. I will not. I will not be talking about that show. I will not address SmackDown at all. I will never address it. I mean, maybe I'll address it someday, but it's going to be a while, so I'm just going to say, for the current period, I'm never addressing it. So people really get riled up, jack off or something off fucking me, or like anybody talking about and hating on WWE, because as I said, Microsoft, Apple, hating on the fucking juggernaut, the billionaire fucking top tier company that is in the world completely. So like, that's fucking so popular or whatever, so big. And everybody knows WWE, honestly. The Federation, the Fed. But as I said again, man, criticism or criticism's due, and I gotta fucking not chill around. I'm not a shill here. I have to fucking go out there and fucking bury them for this. I gotta fucking give Vince praise here. Vince, even though there was a point where fucking Vince was putting out legit, utter garbage of tag team pro wrestling in 2019, if we fucking forget about that, where they had FTR, one of the greatest tag teams in the history of pro wrestling, go out there and fucking get jiggly ass in their fucking balls. Like, getting fucking, like, I don't know what the fuck they were squirming. Like instead of giving us a tag team pro wrestling fucking match with FTR, we had fucking them doing some, like, squirming, and basically like they had fucking itching at their fucking dick and balls. I'm like, what the fuck is this garbage? Like, you got the best fucking wrestling tag teams in the world in WWE at that time, and you didn't choose to do anything with them. Like, you chose to fucking have them, unless you put them with Randy Orton. You didn't choose to put them up anywhere close, and you fucking fucked up with them, and they left. They left for AEW, and rightfully so. So I don't even know if they ever fucking come back to your company. But even that, Vince never basically killed tag team pro wrestling. Legit fucking killed it. Like, tag teams are not even on the show. I don't even know where the fucking is Fraxium. Like, coming out of SummerSlam, it felt like they fucking killed the tag team division, honestly. Like, tag team pro wrestling is fucking incredible. And you just killed one of the most core, beautiful, like, lifeful, and just feel of emotion parts of, you know, you had a tag team main event twice back to back at a WrestleMania main event. Night 1, WrestleMania 39. Night 2, Night 1, WrestleMania 40. What the fuck are we doing, man? Like, you tag teams are supposed to be this full of life, energy, just this emotional something you can connect with these two partners or whatever. A tag team is supposed to be something like that. And you fucking have people who don't even fucking have any chemistry with each other teaming up. Miz and Kid Wilson doesn't fucking work. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. It doesn't fucking work. It is garbage. I will address that for SmackDown, because it's a tag team here. This shit. You have people who are not even legit tag teams. I don't know what the fuck you did. Like, what did these teams do to you? Like, what? Like, how all of a sudden you absolutely don't care about your men's tag team division on the show? But oh boy, man, they fucking cared about with the women's tag team division, right? You know, they only cared about that because Tony Khan fucking introduced the AEW Women's Tag Team World Championships. So coming out of that, they fucking start to care about that because, hey, let's put out the best product for the tag team championships because we've done nothing with them, but we gotta show the world that we do better than Tony. We do it better than Tony Khan. We book it better than the ain't even watching AEW, whatever. We do it better than them. So I know the whole gist of it. I understand what they were doing. I understand why they were absolutely showcasing the championships. They didn't give two shits about the women's tag team championships in WWE. And they were showcasing them in a fucking big ass way. I get it. I really do. And I know why they were doing it. To just fucking drill it in Tony Khan and drill it to the fans of pro wrestling or whatever, say that we got the better women's tag team division. Like, bro, like, out of nowhere, since the tag team championships, it's like Paul Levesque, Triple H, Bruce Pritchard, the fucking creative team on WWE, out of nowhere, hearing the tag team the championships being announced, man, Bruce, we gotta fucking go out there and book this shit, yo, Bruce, so we gotta go out there and book this shit. Like, what the fuck? We gotta go out there and we gotta go out there and take the championships or something. We gotta go out there and make these championships meaningful because we have done fucking nothing with them. So, coming out of that was what it was. Like I said again, the tag team fucking division is fucking lifeless. It is dead. There's nothing part of it. I don't care about R-Truth and Damian Priest as a fucking tag team. It's fucking garbage. It is absolutely garbage of treating your fucking tag teams like that. I would be shocked to say my words right here because, I mean, a year ago I would be shocked. Listen, if like a year ago, the tag team division was good. It wasn't fucking incredible. It was pretty good. On SmackDown, at least. It was pretty good on SmackDown. Like, I would be shocked what am I, like, if I would be looking in the past and seeing myself in the future talking about this, I would be shocked. What the fuck happened to the tag team division? Like, yeah, exactly, what the fuck happened to that tag team division? They fucking killed it. They fired all these people, because they don't want people to fucking take money. I guess fuck you for that. Speaking of that, you take off New Day off, going back to the New Day here. It's a New Day. Yes, it is. Hopefully one day that comes in AEW someday, too. You coming out of that moment for the New Day, getting that fucking heel, saying to Biggie, you know, your neck hurts, so what? You broke your neck, so what? Becoming that fucking heel team on the show, and then doing absolutely nothing with them. Like, first of all, giving the tag team championships, that's fine. But then absolutely taking off the tag team championships. Then they're fucking appearing in, you know, commercials on ad-free Netflix, basically. Like, you're showing them up. They're not even part of the show. From that, and then they're fucking doing the shit with Big G, and it's like, they're not even part of the show. Like, they're not even contributing on the show. Like, after you gave us one of the greatest heel turns ever, when it first happened, like, what the fuck are we talking about? A heel turn that didn't even require a punch, a finger laid, nothing. A heel turn that was incredible, and coming out of that, you do this shit. I can't fucking stand it, man. No. It is ridiculous, is all I'll say again. It is just ridiculous how they effed up the New Day's hot run. And then, you know, coming out of that, now you're fucking letting these guys go. You know, Xavier was one King of the Ring, and, you know, the up, down channel, whatever. And first of all, now you want these guys back. You want Xavier bad, so you can have him fucking run up, down with Tyler Breeze. Good luck, I guess. So again, you know, growing up with the New Day, childhood, and then just growing, and then fucking just grow, you know, with early childhood, all these guys, growing up with them since I was like very, 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 very little. Growing up with the guys in the New Days, it's like I cared about them. I mean, all the time. I mean, they were the most fun, and they were like the tag team that was filled with emotion, and like people actually I cared about. It's very heartbreaking that actually they left, but again, I don't blame them. Like, TKO was trying to cut their money, trying to cut their fucking contract they signed in September in 2025, a 5-year deal that they signed with WWE. They tried to fucking cut it. They tried to, you know, work out a deal in the TKO contract that you're now obliged to TKO only. So I don't fault them for that. You know, trying to cut their pay after these guys have given you everything, legit everything you've asked for, and they've done it for you. Like, there's nothing more to say than fuck WWE for this, honestly. I mean, I'm not one of those people who just, you know, want to say, you know, hate content on WWE or hate content here, man. It's like, when shit is so fucking awful, I got And there's not much to say really about this. It's like, I said, you cared about this, and I don't blame them. I was hurt hearing this fucking news, but I don't blame them. I don't blame them for fucking leaving. I don't. You did shit by them for the past year or so. You did legit absolutely nothing with them. So I don't blame them for walking out. When you try to fucking cut their pay. That's real okay to cut their pay. Let's lead that into the 50% TKO greed. 50% pay cuts. I can't wait to see these guys in AEW, honestly. I mean, like, the way this company fucked up with them, they're gonna regret it. Like, TKO doesn't probably give a shit. They don't think fucking New Day. Bro, the amount of fan base that the New Day has built, and that's not very WWE-esque even either, it's gonna bite you in the fucking ass. You just wait for it, okay? You just wait for it. You just wait for them to go over to AEW, and you're gonna see them fucking killing it, and it's gonna bite you in the ass. Fuck you to hell, TKO. I wish you go fucking die. I honestly wish you fucking die. I wish this company TKO dies. Blows up. Man, I fucking hate corporate pro wrestling businesses. It's just corporate. When you're fucking doing a corporate shit and you don't know what these talent give you and you don't understand what these talent are meant to, like, I mean, you need to go fucking, just go get lost. Just get out of here. Yeah, I really wish they fucking die. I do. I really wish they do fucking die, honestly. Like, I'm not gonna say, why they should not. I really wish they do fucking die. It's like, I do wish. Yeah, I don't give a shit. The amount of corporate garbage I gotta fucking, look at all the time, I really wish they fucking die. I would not piss on them to even try to fucking give them any sympathy, even if they're ever in this position. And I mean even WWE. I will not put my head down or whatever, or try to say, you did this to yourselves. If TKO is gonna kill WWE once and for all, good on, man. Honestly, good on. I would fucking be. I would be happy as ever. I would not fucking peek an eye. I would not be at all upset. Go ahead, kill WWE. We got pro wrestling that's better and has always been there. WWE didn't create professional wrestling for the fucking geeks out there. Kill them. I don't give a fuck. TKO group can go fuck themselves. Speaking of that, 50% pay cuts. Other talent, got let go to, and JC Mateo and Tongaloa, Bachaloa. I mean, nothing more to say about it. I think he went out. He came out the way he came in, the way he went out. That's what was weird about him. JC Mateo. Do you know Jeff Cobb, the Matanza from New Japan Pro Wrestling? He's fucking great. He had great stuff in AEW that he showcased who he actually is. They absolutely did fucking nothing with this guy. Legit, absolutely nothing with him. They did legit absolutely nothing with him. Like Jeff Cobb turning his name to fucking JC Mateo and then putting him in the Sol Sikoa's faction, like, because Jacob Fatu was being kicked out of it. It's like, bro, Sol Sikoa should not be heading over a fucking, being the head of a faction. I don't give a fuck about Sol Sikoa anymore, honestly, either. I don't. So again, I said, fuck them. There's something more to say about this. It's just garbage. It is utter garbage at the end of the day. It's not like. Listen, I would not be like Jeff Cobb. They fucking fucked up with him, honestly. It's like they absolutely did not show you. And you got people saying, this guy is so boring and there's nothing about him. This guy sucks. Who is this guy? Like, bro, you don't know who Jeff Cobb is. He's a great fucking talent. Go see his work in New Japan and tell me who the fuck is boring again. The Matanza, Jeff Cobb. Love him. Like, people didn't know, and they're showcasing this fucking JC Mateo version of this guy. Like, goodbye, I guess, to Jeff Cobb from WWE. Like, this, he could have been like a top tier talent, having matches with Bronson Reed and stuff. Like, what? Like, how the fuck could you just fucking release this guy? Stupid, but I guess whatever. The pay cuts are very fucking there right there. I mean, come on. We never got the Usos versus the Gorillas of Destiny. That's fucking ridiculous. On to the 50% of pay cuts, I covered Mr. Tongaloa and Jeff Cobb and JC Mateo. Meaning Jeff Cobb. Honestly, Sol Sikoa should never be fucking taking over a faction, trying to be some fucking top guy on the factions or whatever. It's like, bro, just fucking stop. Just fucking stop, honestly. Like, nobody asked for that. Nobody. Stop leading the fucking factions. Nobody asked for you to be the fucking leader of the MFTs. Nobody wants this. Please, nobody cares about this, honestly. So please, stop it. And rest my case on the New Day, guys. It's like Jeff Cobb, they fucking did nothing with him, absolutely. The New Day, again, you have such a great fucking heel turn, and then you have these guys go out there to basically do nothing. Commercials, sit on commercials and fucking do nothing is a clueless creative that you have in your company who doesn't know how to book these guys. Make them sit out, become ice cold, have them fucking do garbage, low-level, mediocre shit with Grayson Waller do the big G bullshit, and then where does that go? Nowhere. You killed their fucking careers, honestly. I would say this to Mr. To look like Elise. Triple H and his fucking administration killed their careers. Vince actually kept them alive, and they felt really, you know, full of emotion and felt very soulful. Killed it. Garbage. Chad, we gotta move on with this. They fucking killed the New Day. I mean, I can be all sad about it. I already mentioned the emotional connection I have with the New Day, and I really hope that fucking bites them in the ass and that fan base goes over there and checks them out, and we get a more larger fan base on AEW television. I hope it fucking bites them in the ass for firing them. For not taking pay cuts, I guess. But I think they took the right decision, you know. The way you treat them, you make them do fucking nothing. You try to then fuck up with their contract. You don't do that. You don't do that. They gave everything to you, everything you asked for them to do. They gave everything to the company. They gave everything to the product. They gave everything to your television show. Whatever you asked from them, commercial segments, they gave you that. They gave you in commercial promos, they gave you that. You have no right to tell them to go fucking after how much of, like, you know, years they have been, you know, spent in WWE, and they've been like this WWE, like all WWE like tag team or people, honestly. Like lifelong WWE lifers, they felt like, honest, they were. And you basically just come up with them and say, hey, take a 50% pay cut. We're going to cut your pay 50%. No, you don't fuck up their contract that's signed for 5 years back in October or September of last year. You don't do bullshit like that. I rest my case on the New Day stuff, Chad. So I hope that really bites them in the ass when they fucking go there and bring their fan base over to AEW and really give AEW a lot of more fan base than they actually fucking bring it to WWE. Hopefully, we get to see that more. You know, overall, about this shit, I already went over this shit overall, I guess. It's like, I already went over this shit, Chad. I mean, I don't know what to say about it. It's what I've said already. It's very fucking apparent to you, right? It's very apparent to you, honestly. I mean, what else I'm gonna say about this that I haven't already said? We got the 50% pay cuts here, man. So, like, I already went over the New Day. I think we gotta talk about it. We went over the New Day already. the New Day, we're not, again, what I'm here to talk about more on. %50 pay cuts from TKO. They have talent they have talent, WWE lifers on the show, where they're asking to basically take 50% pay cuts. I don't think anybody should be doing that. I'll tell you the people that will never ask to take 50% pay cuts. Legit legends in the company. Actually, not legends here. I think they will ask even Randy Orton to take a 50% pay cut. Let's be fucking real. This is TKO we're talking about. They don't give a shit. You can be spending 30 years in WWE. You're a lifer forever. They don't give a fuck. That was a Vince thing. They don't give a shit. Unless you're not bringing them any money, bro. Unless you're wasting their money and how much debt they're in. They don't fucking care. Bro, Vince wanted to kill pro wrestling, and he knew the sale to TKO is gonna fucking kill it. So, yeah. Like with Vince, we had lifers. There are no fucking lifers in the world in WWE at all. I just give you an example. The New Day, even Randy Orton. I mean, I don't know. You're gonna ask him to take a fucking pay cut too, 50%. All these guys are gonna fucking take a pay cut. The only guys I can mention that will not take a pay cut, and they'll be fucking stupid to do that, especially right now, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, and Roman Reigns. These guys, they will never tell me to take a pay cut. These are your elite number one draws. They are your number one fucking draws in the company. They're mega stars in the company. So they are not going to take fucking pay cuts. They're not going to tell them to take pay cuts. The people that will tell them to take pay cuts, Seth Rollins includes in that. I just mentioned Randy Orton. I'll mention Seth too. Seth also includes in that too. Like, they're gonna cut talent because they want to cut talent. If the talent are taking you gotta be some mega stars. I mentioned Cody, Roman, or Seth or CM Punk. Gotta be Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, or CM Punk to ever be on the level of getting no pay cut or no pay cut being told to you. You're Seth Rollins, you're fucking Randy Orton, you're fucking whoever, you're a lifer in the company, bro. You're gonna take a fucking pay cut. It doesn't matter to them. They don't give a fuck that you're a lifer in the company. They don't give two shits that you're a fucking lifer. They would piss on you. They could care less to piss on you that you're a fucking lifer in the company. They could care less to piss on you. There's no fucking, bullshit about that. That's fucking true. They don't give a shit, man. They don't. So all these talents have got to take a fucking pay cut, and they're being told to take a fucking pay cut, and it's ridiculous. All these talents are telling you to take a pay cut, are basically instructing to take a pay cut, man. Like, fucking just stop. I'll mention some talent here, top of the hour with this, with this 1 hour 40 minutes for here chat. On the Wrestle With Spade podcast. I'll mention this right here. I think Carmelo Hayes and Ilya Dragunov or whatever, they're definitely part of it. We don't mention SmackDown, we're going to mention talent only. I'll say here again. Now I'll mention a guy who I really want to mention and talk about. LA Knight. Yeah. Let's talk about him. Yeah. Overall, I'm talking fucking Triple H. See, that's what he fucking says on the the live post shows shit he did back then when he was on the post shows. He said, we do this and it's just part of the show, man. It's just part of the show, man. It's just part of the show, man. Man, it's part of the show, man. This is what we do. Is what we do, man. It's part of the show. Fuck out of here. Is it as part of the show, man? It's what we do. It's what we do, or whatever. So that's what they say, right? Maybe this is my gripe here, chat. It's gonna be kind of dry. I was just listening to the a few days ago. I was listening to the Devon Dudley with Killer Cross and Scarlett Bordeaux. Whoa, sorry, fucked up her name. My bad. Scarlett and Cross. I was listening to that podcast, whatever they did, that fucking thing they filmed with Devon Dudley. I was listening to that shit. I'm like, yeah, it's very apparent that they have the ways of making you be fucking nothing on the show. They got stuff like they will diminish you until you're nothing, until you're fucking nothing. They will kill your character. They will kill. This is WWE under Vince. This is WWE always as they will always have ever been. Unless, bro, they will fucking kill you. The fact that you will not be any. There will be any fucking interest in you by any company, and in the wrestling, everybody's gonna look down at you. They will make you a fucking jobber on the show to kill you, honestly. So that's very apparent always. Like, they will basically, say, hey, go do this or whatever. And when you do something right, they tell you, why did you do that? Like, they think that they know fucking better. They think that they know better. Like, the micromanagement of talent in WWE is ridiculous. The micromanagement of people like fucking Bruce Pritchard. It's ridiculous. You gotta let talent breathe. But no, you gotta, they basically tell you, hey, go do this, it's gonna work, or hey, maybe connect with the crowd. Try to do something to work with the crowd here. And the people do something the crowd loves. Hey, that shit fucking they fucking hate it. They are a bunch of fucking hypocrites. Is what WWE has always been like this. And I hate that, honestly. The micromanagement of these talent is ridiculous. You gotta tell them, hey, this is working, go do that. And then you gotta go out and tell them again, hey, this is not working. Or this shit was awful. Hey man, no, the crowd loved this. The crowd loved what I did. No, I don't know, you don't know shit. Even though, they fucking performed in front of that humongous amount of fucking crowd right there. I guess they don't know shit. And the fucking, creatives got to tell them, we knew that, we know that, it wasn't as loud as you think you knew. What the fuck, man? Like, they're the micromanagement of talent and bro, again, as I said, if they don't fucking like you, Bruce Pritchard likes Cody Rhodes. He loves Cody Rhodes, man. He would swallow up Cody Rhodes' fucking penis any day of the week, I bet you. Bruce loves Cody. I would fucking bet you he would do that. Bruce fucking loves Cody Rhodes. Bruce Pritchard is very pro Cody or whatever. You know, we've seen this on his podcast. He loves Dusty. He loves Cody and whatever. Like, it's very apparent. You know, it's always about who they fucking love and who they love, and if the company themselves, they love who they love, and they're gonna fucking put them on the pedestal, basically. Like, Cody Rhodes is loved. There's a reason he's fucking loved in WWE. He's loved by everybody. Everybody loves Cody. Bruce has a fucking genuine connection to Cody. The guy who micromanages everything about every fucking talent. I say the fact about talent not, you know, being fucking micromanaged and creative or producers telling them to go out there and fucking, you know, do this, but it doesn't work, and then they get blamed. And then, for example, they fucking go out there and connect with the crowd. They say, why did you do that? That was fucking awful. That was shit. Or either talent getting fucking, you know, getting some leeway and getting over. Examples of LA Knight that I'll mention here. And they absolutely tried to bury that. They tried to, bro, Vince fucking did this shit. They did this with fucking Karrion Kross, Killer Kross recently. He was getting great fucking reactions on the show. They because they don't like him, and they don't like him on the show, and they don't like his fucking wrestling, I don't know, whatever. Like, they tried to fucking kill him, basically. They tried to make him look, they tried to fucking kill him on the show. They didn't fucking, like, this has always been there. It was there with Vince. It's there with Mr. Paul Levesque, Triple H. It's like, what the fuck? Like, it's always been here in WWE. It's always been here. Like, you gotta kill talent. Like, if they don't like you, they're gonna bury you. Where you have no fucking value when you go outside WWE and you go to AEW or New Japan or fucking TNA. You have no fucking value anymore. They tried to do it with Karrion Kross. How is that not apparent to everybody? The dude wasn't, like, so over. He was selling the most merch. But it doesn't matter to them. This sells fucking merch, sells this. They don't give a shit. It's their fucking guys who they love. They don't love talent. They don't love talent. They love fucking... They're lovable guys. And they love people who they already have on top. They get fucking cold feet. Taking off, making this talent. He's so hot. He's red hot. Hey, let's go with this talent. No, fuck that. We're not going with this talent. We're going to make sure that this talent gets fucking buried. We're going to make sure that this talent, absolutely, his stock is fucking done. We're going to kill his stock by making him look fucking stupid out there. And without telling him, hey, we're going to make you look stupid. No, we're just going to, you know, slowly make him look stupid by the fact that the crowd fucking starts getting annoyed from him. They hate him. The fucking audience hates him. The people online hate him. It's like all this shit, honestly. They fucking want to plan it. They fucking want to plan this shit for the talent. They want to plan this for the talent, seriously. They want to plan the all this shit for the talent. They do. They want to bury their stock so they're fucking nothing on the show. They want to lower their stock down so when they go on the indies or when they go in front of the fans or when the fans online say this guy sucks, you know, they actually don't suck, but the company is slowly making you believe that they suck because they're killing their stock. They're fucking master manipulators and absolutely fucking, you know, like cutthroat pieces of shit. They don't give a fuck about you. They will lower your stock down to shit if you try to go against their plans. If you try to, they'll fucking bury you. They will not tell you what they were burying you. They'll just write you in a very stupid way and tell writers to write you in a fucking stupid way every fucking week on television by the fact that you have no fucking stock, you have no fucking sell, any life left in the company. You have legit, you were absolutely close to being a fucking jobber. They will bury you to the fact, and then they will send you packing out of the company. It's not fucking shocking, dude, at all. This is what WWE has always been, and they still are like this. You have people like fucking Bruce Pritchard speaking through, or Vince McMahon speaking through fucking Bruce Pritchard. You gotta tell me, honestly. Spoiler, Vince is running SmackDown. Definitely. Bruce is running SmackDown. I gotta talk about SmackDown, but I'm just gonna say again. We said we won't talk about SmackDown, but I'll just say this again because I wanted to. Bruce is running SmackDown, and Vince is basically telling him what to say. Triple H, I think, is not even doing SmackDown. His name is on the fucking credits, but I don't think he's doing anything on SmackDown. It's Bruce who's running the show, and everything that's coming is from fucking Vince, and Vince is telling them what the fuck to do. So again, I said I rest my case on how talent are being treated and how talent, they kill your stock, man. They fucking make you sure you are absolutely nothing. Nothing. They kill your stock to the point the fans don't connect with you. The fans hate you. The fans think you're awful, even though you're fucking great in the ring and you got some creativity. You got some fucking great character. They will make sure your fucking character goes to shit. They will make sure your character dies. They will kill your character stock. Slowly but slowly, every fucking week, writing you in fucking bad shit, making you look stupid out there. They'll kill your character. They'll kill your character without telling you, hey, we're gonna kill your character. Or we're gonna bury you. People don't get buried. Maybe there are a little few examples here and there in the world of WWE and pro wrestling where people got buried. People just get fucking buried, coming out of, no, it's majority of times it's like they slowly try to write you badly, they write your character badly, and they write you in fucking shit segments and that nobody cares about. They diminish your character, they make your character look stupid, that people now think you're bad at this. People now believe that you suck at this. They want to manipulate the fucking wrestling scene. Everybody, the fans, and they fucking manipulate the fans to believe. And the fans are so fucking shilled and fucking fed bootlicking, sucking dick fuckers who out there basically believe everything WWE says. And they basically believe the WWE is saying, and they believe what WWE is showing out there, and they believe the talent sucks. Matter of fact, the talent's fucking great. The talent is incredible. His character work is incredible. But you're looking at the other side, you're just seeing that you're not, they got fucking shills out there, man, who are basically, they manipulate everybody to believing talent suck. No, it's not the talent. It's you who don't want the talent in this spot, and you just try to fucking, you're not just gonna say to them, hey, I'm sorry. No, bro, they're gonna fucking slowly write you in bad shit over time and time again. By the point, you are fucking done. There's no stock in you. Nobody wants to see you in AEW. No one wants to see you in fucking TNA. You are done. You gotta go build that stock up. The stock that you fucking build up in WWE, and if they don't like you, you're fucking done. That stock gets diminished. That's out of here. Ridiculous, man. It's how could people support a fucking company like TKO filled with greed, taking talents who are WWE lifers out there, making them fucking take 50% pay cuts? How could you even support this company? Everything I gave an example, that's the fucking shit they do. I never talked about this, but as much I've been pissed at WWE and their fucking business and whatever they're running over at TKO, I had to let this shit out, man. Like, you know, have known about this for like a fucking long ass time, but it's like I had to let this shit out, man. It's like I gotta fucking really talk about it now. I gotta bury them as much as I can. Yes, you might say, oh, it's the typical hate on the federation, hate on the Fed content. Yeah, go fuck yourself. I don't give a fuck. Yes, it's hate on the Fed. Yes, it's hate on WWE. Yes, it's hate on the company owns by. I don't give a shit. Go fuck yourself. They are absolutely corporate, greedy. They don't give a fuck about anybody's, like, they don't give a shit about anybody's, career. They don't give a shit about any of these guys. They don't fucking care about you. You gotta be a megastar to fucking care about you. They don't fucking care about you, bro. They don't. So if I've ever mentioned something that's very insider term, what actually goes on behind the scenes in WWE, don't be so fucking shocked here, okay? It's like you know it, but now you gotta suck that fucking dick right up, man. You gotta suck WWE's dick in your mouth, so good for you. You fucking knew it, though. I mean, you fucking knew it. You already know it, but as big of a fucking, shill you are, a fed bootlicker, more like a dick sucker, it's like, go ahead, do that, I guess. I'll be going on talk about this, so I had to mention this, and I talked about this again over top here, I guess. This is not shocking at all, okay? It should not be shocking to anybody. If I mentioned this, I talked about it again, I said, go fuck yourself. I don't give a shit. I am at this point so fed up with WWE's corporate greed and what the fuck they're doing that I'm not gonna hold back on this shit. So clip that as much as you want to. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. This is what they do. Not shocking at all. But I guess you're a dick sucker. You want to suck that fucking every drop out of that, McMahon pussy really well. Good job, man. Go ahead, do it. Go fucking suck that pussy up. Go suck that dick. I don't care what you do. I really don't. Go suck it. Go fucking, DX says suck it, I guess. That's what they said. I guess you can go suck it, honestly. Because there's no life, honestly, there's nothing to be fucking great about this shit. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is corporate assholery, honestly. Sorry, chat. God, I'm feeling a little weird. Put all the energy in this, man. Going off on LA Knight now, man. LA Knight. I don't know what's up with LA Knight on the show. It's like, It's like if you understand this once and for all at all. LA Knight. You know, the fact that I find funny here is that this guy has been over for 3 years, and you have not put the world championship on him still. He still is over with the crowd. For 3 fucking years. He's been over as hell. The Yad chant, everything he does, it gets a great fucking reaction on the show. For 3 years. A lot of talent. People didn't connect with a lot of talent like that. So it tells you that this guy is the one in a million, honestly. Like Rusev Day. Like, they fucking didn't make him world champion, they didn't book him any strong on the show, but what happened to him? People stopped caring. LA Knight is a once-in-a-generational talent, and you fuck him up like that? Honestly? Like, man, come on. Like, what are we doing? LA Knight is that good of a talent. Over for 3 fucking years. And they absolutely did nothing with him. United States Championship run, World Championship matches here and there. Honestly, you did nothing with LA Knight. You should be ashamed of everything that you've done. Because you did fucking nothing with LA Knight. Legit nothing. Like, why would you not make this guy a world champion? I don't know. What the fuck are you doing? I don't know what's going on, guys. Bruce Pritchard's running that show, and he's telling LA Knight, hey, man, you can't do that or whatever. And, like, you know, LA Knight took that Jey Uso and said LA Knight better than Yeet or whatever, something like that. And I guess he's getting buried since that. I guess an example I already gave you, how they fucking run with this and how they do this shit and how they really, you know, go for it all the time. Why and how they go for it. I gave you that fucking example already. I did. I gave you that example, 100%. I'm not gonna rant and rave about that again. I'm not. To get out of my system. How they fucking go for this shit, how they you know book this shit, how they fucking treat talent, they diminish their stock or whatever. Is that happening at LA Knight? Could be. He said no to the pay cut, and now he's fucking being diminished by the point where they, you know, he comes back. He gets jobbed out, and they fucking fire him. Even though this guy, it's not about the most over guys on the show. Good things come to people who wait or who are patient. No, they don't. Take that fucking statement back, Paul. I gotta say, you know, people saw that fucking clip with Paul Levesque saying stuff to LA Knight. He wasn't berating him at all. He was right in that scenario. He was right. LA Knight fucked that up. Like people are making fun of that. Paul Levesque hates LA Knight, bro. He fucked that up. He did. Like they had a different thing. They had a different idea. And it went against it, and they wanted something better, and they fucking took that moment away from it. And basically, LA Knight, you know, he was like, "Fuck it, I'm not gonna win the championship. I'm gonna win the Money in the Bank. I'm just gonna have Seth smash my head on the fucking Money in the Bank ladder, and I'm just gonna, you know, sell that, I guess." Dude, LA Knight should have been world champion 3 years ago when they fucking introduced that championship belt. You make an example of a megastar. That's what he calls him. Like, he's a megastar. Basically touts the fact, LA Knight, yeah, he's a megastar. It fucking works. He's over as fuck with the crowd still. You put the World Heavyweight Championship on him. Like, then, that's when he was mega over with the crowd. You put the World Heavyweight Championship on him then. You make the World Heavyweight Championship fucking the number like peak on honesty. You make the title already. Like if you give the championship then, like you could have done that, but you didn't choose to do that. It's absolutely ludicrous to me. You didn't choose to do that. You could have done it though. That's what you chose, I guess. I guess what I'm gonna say, they're fucking killing his stock. They're killing everything about him. They're killing his character. They're killing his stock. That's what's not on television. And they're eventually gonna fucking release the guy. He's not gonna take a pay cut. They're gonna kill his fucking stock. Like who gives a shit, honestly? Like I do actually. People don't give a shit. I do fucking give a shit about this because, I mean, I know going to AEW is not anything fucking great for LA. Like, let's be real. Tony Khan needs to get his own fucking problems aside. He's gonna book fucking LA Knight on that show. Kidding me? I don't think the sickos would be okay with that at all. Not one bit at all. Holy shit. Like, what is LA Knight even doing, honestly? LA Knight, like a guy who's been still over and still is fucking over, didn't put the world championship on the guy because he went out and said fucking went against creative or whatever, did something wrong. I don't know what the fuck he did. Pissed Bruce off. Again, as I said, they don't like you. If they don't like you and they don't like you and you try to fucking mess with them, like they will bury you, bro. They will fucking bury you. They don't give a shit about. They don't give two shits about you. They don't. It's not shocking. Let's cover some news up here on Wrestle With Spade Podcast chat. Let's cover some news here. This was quite a eventful show tonight, huh? It's quite an eventful show here tonight, chat. An eventful show that led to some recent reports. You know, I've never covered the Vince McMahon documentary. Speaking of this, we're going to go over that right now. Just kind of fun here. I never covered the Vince McMahon documentary, but I never covered like the Vince doc. I think I said I would, but I never covered it on the show. We didn't cover it on a podcast. Will I make a separate Hulk Hogan, like a fucking, what retrospective of his fucking career? A lot of lies, honestly, were told in the Hulk Hogan documentary. I'll just say this. If not the greatest of all time, Hulk Hogan. There were a lot of family drama, his wife, and like there's connection there with his wife, honestly, on the show, Hogan. Even though they're fucking divorced or whatever, I mean, he's not even alive anymore, I guess, or he was then, I guess. There are like a lot of, they cover his old divorce and whatever. It's like, it's tragic. It's fucking, I heard about this in reports when I was younger or something. Like, I mean, I was like 3-4 years old. Okay, I was 3-4 years old when probably he got fucking divorced by Linda Hogan. I was a baby then, legit. Like, I didn't fucking know it when that even happened. But, like, like after, like, seeing this and them talk about it in person, it's like seeing that, he slept with Brooke's friend or whatever, Hogan's daughter, and all that, and how he's fucking, everything fell apart for Hogan, and then seeing his rise, them talk about that, there were fucking lies there I could definitely see from the reports I've heard over the years. real reports and truth to them. There were fucking lies here and there in that doc. Hogan's rise to Hulkamania, where he, his relationship with his father, him leaving to go for Florida to Tennessee and wrestling there, him wrestling. He was Sterling Boulder, a heel on the show. Then he was working all over the wrestling scenes in different territories. Then he goes to work for WWF. Vince McMahon Sr. says, hey, he becomes the Hulk, I believe. And he goes there and becomes Hulk Hogan. So Vince McMahon Sr. turns his name to Hulk Hogan. Then he gets a fucking, I think this talk about Vince talk too. He gets a movie opportunity. Vince Sr. said, if you do that, you'll be fired. You will never work here again. So Hogan goes ahead and do that. He goes to the AWA. When he comes into the AWA, he fucking builds that Hulkamania character and is running wild in the AWA, honestly. Let's be real, it was the fucking AWA that was running wild, not WWE before. And WWE wants to change the fucking narrative always. They love to. But, so running with Vargani and AWA. Vince comes in, he says, so Hulk Hogan gets a call from a kid. He says Vince wants to, he's like, why does Vince want to go? I don't want to go back to Vince. He fucking fired me. He's like, no, Vince Jr. wants to talk to you. So that's how Hulk Hogan joins Vince. And they fucking go on a tyrant, killing every territory possible, going national with WWF. Then we get into Hogan, and Bret Hart, where Bret said, like, the piece of shit, fuck you. Like, Hogan didn't even acknowledge him. Hogan felt jealous and bitter that Bret wasn't like Bret took a spot. Hogan could not take that Bret took Hogan's spot. That's what Bret did. So Hogan couldn't take that. He tried to fucking shill him aside, bury him. Bret respected him for what he did, and Bret shook his hand or whatever, and he was like, fuck you. I was like, took a shot. I was like, fuck you. I was like, fuck you. Fuck you. I love that fuck you. It's a meme now, basically. It's great. I love it. But it's like, that documentary is very entertaining. We go into Hollywood Hogan stuff where he's not much with Linda, and then we move over to his life, and then to his later years after getting TNA comes in. TNA saved Hulk Hogan from, I guess, whatever. He was about to kill himself. He had a gun in his mouth. Eric Bischoff saved Hulk Hogan's life, basically, from ending himself then after what he had been through with the family. And like, we got Nick Hogan in that. Nick Hogan is still with Hulk Hogan. It's a very eerie last interview of Hulk Hogan, like the same year he passed away. He's like, are we going to film this again? And then you see the shot of his passing away or whatever, or I guess not him passing away, of him in his, I guess on SmackDown, his funeral, where you see Vince McMahon speak for Hulk Hogan. It was beautiful, a beautiful, touching moment to Hulkster, honestly. It was a beautiful moment to Hulkster's career, and an incredible moment, all I'll say, for Hulk Hogan. And again, the WCW stuff being very distant from his family. Linda Hogan starts to feel it. Very young WCW says that Vince says that, your run's over here or whatever. And Vince went out there and said, oh, not the whole truth or whatever. And he's like, okay, I know where all the bodies are buried. So you get into Hogan saying, fuck you, Vince, I'm going to go fucking run against you. And he did that. And he nearly ran Vince out of fucking business. He did. Well, Ted Turner did, but Ted Turner and Hulk Hogan ran Vince out of fucking business. Ted Turner was the financier for WCW, but the financial support was from Ted Turner, and he ran him out of business. So Ted Turner, he's fucking great. revolutionize professional wrestling industry, how talent are paid, and how wrestling make like all that, and then also revolutionize the cartoon industry. Cartoon Network is a childhood like a childhood emotion for many generations. The millennials, the Gen Zs, even the Gen Alphas. Let's be real. Cartoon Network, even they have seen Cartoon Network. It's been for generations. It's been a genuine emotional, emotion for generations is what Cartoon Network is, and we thank Ted Turner for that. Speaking of his passing recently, his stuff. Okay, we can talk about Ted Turner too, who passed away recently. His contributions to pro wrestling in general are incredible. Him taking to Vince McMahon and saying "fuck you, bro," and basically hiring Hulk Hogan for WCW. And again, all that. So I'll put Ted Turner over to revolutionize the world with Cartoon Network. It might have killed. I understand people get really, upset about Saturday morning cartoons or whatever. But I mean, it still was. Cartoon Network was just an emotion for everybody. So revolutionized the cartoon industry, revolutionized the news channel industry. Ted Turner is the fucking legend forever. I mean, he was part of the Braves and whatever back then too. It's like Joe Coffey or whatever. It's like he basically Ted Turner, was part of that thing with them, like. The Big Ted. R.I.P. Ted Turner, honestly. What else am I saying? Just incredible guy. Thank you for what you did, Turner. Moving on. Back to Hulk Hogan. So his whole, just saying fuck you and the whole Vince McMahon lawsuit with steroid scandal and Dr. George Zahorian and steroids being sold, and Hulk Hogan said, this was already been talked about in the Vince doc, but mentioning here again. So all that stuff that was talked about, and then come to find out more about this in Hulk Hogan's, Vince goes out there and fucking tries to shoot on Hogan, try to be sympathetic on the show, goes into sympathetic babyface mode, and Hulk Hogan fucking counters him, and Hogan saved Vince's ass. So then Hogan went over and he went over to WCW, and he said fuck it. He went all in. That made him really fucking lose his mind, because he basically took the Hulk Hogan character and he became the Hulk Hogan character. So his relationship with Linda went sideways. They ended up doing the show when WCW was in the dying days. It fucking died with Russo, whatever, and whatnot. Moving on out of that, when Hulk Hogan came back, he got a call from Vince. Vince said, hey, come back. He comes back. They run the program with him and Dwayne. Dwayne talks about it. You can see his audio, on the audio notes talking about it. They have a magical match at WrestleMania, Hogan and The Rock. After their magical match at WrestleMania, Vince says hey, Hogan needs another run or whatever, but Triple H is no, fuck no. It's funny coming from Triple H, who's one of the most biggest politic guys in the company, as big as Hogan. Brother. It doesn't work for me, brother. I guess Triple H said to Hulk Hogan, it doesn't work for him, brother, I guess. Brother, it doesn't work for me, brother. Hogan, it doesn't work for me, brother. So all that, coming out of that, all what I mentioned again. And then, it's doing Hogan Knows Best TV show, which I heard about it. I never watched it really, and there was a lot of shit on that, and Hogan was talking about weird shit. They were talking about fucking sex with Brooke. I'm the boys having I don't know what the fuck was that. Whatever. But then we get into him cheating with a Brooke's friend, and then he tries to he's so lifeless, and there's still no life left in him after what Linda does and Linda's doing, and he's looking at that, and from then onwards, Hogan moves over to get Bischoff saves him, TNA saved him, and then he had a run in TNA, came back to WWE after his racial comments and his sex tape came out on Gawker. That's definitely a very documented thing on Netflix, which I think I have not watched yet, but I've read it in quotes and dialogues or whatever, at least. Coming back to his later run, where again, Triple H also said, which is again, it's ironic, bro, and even Vince called him out for that. Definitely said, you don't send somebody out like there for a talent like that big. They deserve something special. You don't treat them like that. Triple H knew that Hulk Hogan was going to get booed, and he sent out there to get booed. He's a piece of shit. Fuck Triple H. Triple H didn't give a fuck, bro. He knew Hogan was going to get booed. He's laughing his ass off, probably Hogan got booed. So we're going to go to Vince talking about Hogan and how great he was, and can you all big Hulkamania live on for this one night forever. And Vince that speech from Vince is beautiful. I don't like Vince at all, but it's heartwarming. It's sad. It's just it's beautiful. It's what it is. This piece was a great documentary on Hogan. There are a lot of lies here and there, folks, but it was a great doc overall. Again, like I said, rest in peace to Ted Turner. Ted Turner revolutionized just not pro wrestling for how WCW started to be. He changed the way he basically took it to Vince McMahon, and then took it to WWE and nearly made WWE bankrupt, basically. And how he changed Cartoon Network and then brought in CNN. Honestly, thanks Ted Turner for what he did. You can move on from that. So with some news here now. Number one topic out of here. AEW reportedly interested in Mick Foley. What's some news coming out of that, huh? This was reported by Sports Illustrated. Again, this is not the unscripted kayfabe chat. Here we talk about stuff like this. Reports or whatever. Different show. AEW has expressed interest in working with WWE Hall of Famer Mick Foley. Former WWE champion has announced his intention to sever ties with the company in the summer, with WWE obviously. WWE legend obviously has worked for nearly every major company in wrestling across the globe, but has not yet stepped foot once in AEW. He is set to let his days expire next month. Sources indicate the takedown on SI that there's a chance he could be AEW bound. Multiple sources take down that AEW expressed real interest in working with Foley this year, with capacity it's not known certain whether organization or it would be simply an appearance. AEW is currently building towards Double or Nothing, which will be held in Flushing, New York, about an hour from Foley grew up on Long Island. At the what's that called? Where are they running the show again? I'm missing it. Louis Armstrong Stadium. Good to see that. I think it's a tennis court stadium, I guess. Yeah, I believe. One source indicated that while they have not direct knowledge for Foley coming in of the show at this time, they wouldn't surprise if they were pushed to use him on it if a deal could be done. Except on any conversation between the parties beyond in-show inquiry is also unknown. So that's what was coming out of well, Sean Ross Sapp reported it, but also Fightful talked about it. I don't know where Mick Foley lands, honestly. Good to know that Bailey's a huge fan of Kyle Fletcher, chat. Huh. I don't know where he lands one bit. Mick Foley, I don't know. Could he be an authority figure, a producer? I don't know what he's interested in do with AEW. I know Mick Foley comments straight about. We don't talk about this stuff really. So I have to keep that away. Every shit. Like, there's a ton of bad shit going on. He made this really comments that he left WWE with WWE's ties to the MAGA and the fuck out of here. The MAGA, or the MAGA, whatever you want to call it. You want to call it the MAGA, you call it the MAGA. That's up to you. Whatever corporation with Donald Trump and the Senate or the fucking Washington or whatever. He just wanted, because that was his relationship with Donald Trump. I understand the whole ICE stuff. I don't want to talk about it here. We don't talk about stuff like that here, chat, at all. So I understand where Mick Foley's coming from. He wanted to cut ties because that was his relationship with Donald Trump, and what Donald Trump is actually doing now is not at all good. I'll just put it at that. That's where I think I stand at. So I understand where he's coming from, and that's why he cut his ties, and he basically came out and said, "I'm gonna move on. It's gonna be my last WWE Legends contract, and I'm not gonna." Like, he's voiced his opinion about this, very open. He's very open about this opinion. He's really voiced his opinion about this. It's interesting that Tony Khan's father, Shad Khan, has really made donated a lot of, given a lot of money to Trump's campaign. I find that real interesting that he does not even know about that, does he? Yeah, the Khan family supports fucking Donald Trump. Come on, Foley. I'm just saying, dude. Come on, man. So that's what that is at. It's like I can see what I'm gonna see for fucking Mick Foley on the show and where that heads to, chat. But again, it's what it is. It's where it goes. It goes. Honestly, there's not much to say about it. He's gonna be producer, authority figure. I'm interested in this. I would like a Mick Foley authority. I love Mick Foley's general manager shtick. Have a nice day. He was a great general manager, authority figure back in Attitude Era to the commissioner. So I like Mick Foley doing that. I would not be pissed at all. I think I would love that feel of